Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, friendly femmes and fellows all. Welcome to Rakyaberg, where King Legolas, leader of the Woodland realm, faces perhaps his greatest challenge to date. King Mazog is standing out from Rakyaberg, and because Shagrul, one of his legionnaires apparently, has come in from the west with an army of some pretty strong orcs, especially considering he's fielding Bolg's champions and orc avengers. The rest is, of course, not the best units, but since these are snow orcs, none of them are to be completely discounted. We are facing a vast army, and with some really heavily armored units, like also Mazog's own Pale Uruks. This will be a trying time for Legolas and his forces. But we have archers, we have cavalry, we have some okay infantry units to hold some semblance of a line, while our archers can outmaneuver and outpace the enemy in terms of arrow fire. So we have some Woodland Sentinels. They will be key to this. We of course also have the Elven King's Bow Guard. And then we have a bunch of wonderful Elven archers. Okay, in terms of the terrain, we will be facing Shagrul head on. He'll be coming from around here, I suppose. There's no reason for him to do otherwise, really. So we have a choice. We could go over here to the wood line, trying to see if we can use some ambush tactics to get the drop on them, or we could try to rush Mazog as he comes in from the right flank over here in the hillage area and try to claim this vast hill that would allow us to rain death down upon Shagrul. Those are the two options, and it depends on whom we want to face first, Mazog or Shagrul. And all things considered, I do think I want to face Shagrul first, because then I can use my archers to take out his less heavily armored forces, and then we can try to overwhelm their elites. That's my thinking anyway. And that means I will try to set up over here in the woodlands. Now the question is, where will they be setting up their forces? I mean, they usually have quite a long arm of infantry out on their right or left flank from our perspective. So setting up troops around here, if we can just quickly climb this hill and start shooting at them immediately, and then we'll have our cavalry come around from over here. They'll curl around the enemy and shoot at them from behind. Maybe also take out the walks if they have any, and I believe they do. So yeah. Now of course we'll have our regular infantry here to do with that. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, I suppose we'll. Let's see what they do. Now we have all our troops up here in the corner.
The enemy are bringing
So
in
where are they?
Okay,
they have the classic okay, they've positioned themselves mostly on that hill in order to I suppose they thought we would meet them on the field, but that would give them the advantage. And I have no intention of doing any such thing today. So let's move up our cavalry. They're gonna run. And we are going to plan to face them here. I'm gonna try to lure them by revealing my archer line. And how are my melee forces positioned? Oh, not too well actually. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, I'll try to put them here. Then we have Legolas over here. We have some Woodland sentinels over here, ready to fire. These guys are not going to run necessarily. If they are charged, I want them to stand their ground and fire when possible, because their missile damage is just wonderful. So I don't want to interrupt it. And I'll move them if necessary. Okay. They're turning to face us. They're kind of ceding their own hill in order to come at us. And, you know, that's good. It's good for me. I like that. Always like luring the enemy. Okay, and we are whittling down their cavalry. Continue doing so, stout fellows. Snork raiders. Raiders. A lot of raiders. And they fall quite easily to arrows, must be said. So my scouts will deal with them pretty well. Then we have some archers. That'll be interesting. Okay. Let's put... What's that? Oh, okay. You know what? Let's put you right there. And the other bowguard right here. Just to shield Legolas from any charges. Any flanking charges. Because flanking charges can cause a lot of damage. Okay, we've basically killed their cavalry. Go at them, guys. Or him, the one that remains. Come on. Okay. They might be waiting for their entire force to just form up, and then they will presumably come at us. But yeah, okay. What do they got? Okay. Their mountain guard are moving in. Are they moving in to assist the wolves? No. Well, if so, they're quite far away and tactically disadvantaged, so that would be unwise of them. But that's just the more cause for me to welcome such weird actions. Okay. Okay, our bowguard should not shoot at their hunters because they are piss poor. We don't want to waste arrows on them. Mountain Orc hunters, though. Both champions, yeah. They might be worth targeting. Ooh, and some marauders, actually. Ooh, yeah, let's actually start with them. Now that I think of it. Start firing. You can. Okay. Yes, the Mountain Orc hunters are coming to... What? That is silly. Dear enemy, you are disadvantaging yourself. Putting yourself at quite the back foot here. You're attacking archer cavalry with units that have next to no armor. I suppose choice is that or raiders, so well, maybe it makes sense, I don't know. Okay. The orc hunters are coming in. Let's just distract them. Okay. 6 marauders will make it to the archer line. That is acceptable. Legolas, you will use your ability. We've killed 22% of the enemy. I like this already. Yeah. Kill those guys. Okay. And you are just decimating the enemy here. And some raiders are also coming to get you. Oh dear, how will you ever cope? And the raiders are getting decimated. Just slam, slam, slam. Okay. Nice. Okay. You guys. Both champions are out there. And you want to kill them. You really do. Okay. With some black shield archers, actually. We need to deal with them pretty soon. Lest they wreak havoc on our bow guards, which they're already doing, so... Let's turn off skirmish mode so they move properly. That's one of the things that's annoying about skirmish mode, is that it kind of... If the enemy is close, you're hampering the movement of your own units, and sometimes that can actually see them get caught in situations where they might otherwise just skirt right out of there. So disabling skirmish mode from time to time is, I'd say, essential when using... Ooh, Orc Avengers. I actually didn't see them getting through that. So we have some spearmen. Okay, let's take these warriors and push against these guys. Okay. Yeah, he's still firing on folks. Champions. They are the most dangerous unit on the field at the moment, I think. But we're doing pretty well. Okay, how are our cavalry doing? Quite well. Okay.
Only half
Where are
the
the
enemy
black
force
shield
remains.
archers? Did I shoot them all? No, not quite. Or what? Kinda. Seems that I've just... Okay, I managed to shoot them all. Okay. Well, if that be the case, charge. Oh. Charge, and charge them. Oh, there they are, black shield archers. Okay. Let's go around and charge them from the flank. And the Orc Avengers are struggling with the bow guard, which, you know, is nice. Okay. Okay, my cavalry will not be able to sustain heavy attacks. So let's not force them to endure such pain. But they do an adequate job of disrupting their archers. So. Okay, and here comes Mazog. So why not use a little bit of time on just peppering the enemy. Okay. It looks like it's going to be a pretty solid victory. But, you know... Oh dear! Orc Avengers are just... Yeah, okay. We'll need to do something about them. Legolas, you run away, you gibbon. Okay, there you go. You attack from the side, and the archers all just fire upon those Orc Avengers. Kill them! But is Legolas in here? Yes, he is, but he's just getting away. He's just getting away. Oh, if he were to die to friendly fire, I'd be pissed. Thank you to the elves for being so wonderfully accurate. And not shooting their own king. Oh dear, that would have been bad. Okay, you engage the black shield archers and disrupt them. That would be nice. Okay, some snow raiders are tag teaming those guys, which I don't want. Okay. Times are hectic up here too. Let's pull our archer cavalry out. Pale Uruks are continuing unabated. It's as if our archer fire, bow fire didn't even touch them. Which, yeah, they're heavily armored, so it's not much to do there. But we can shoot them from afar with Legolas. Okay. How the... okay. And we have successfully decimated the Orc Avengers, which is really nice. Okay, let's focus our best archers on the Pale Orcs. That'll be nice. And you guys, you'll be needed to crush some Snow Graders. Some cavalry here. Anyone we need that need disrupting. Maybe these Snow Orc scouts. Yeah. That's nice. Actually, you might. Okay, the Pale Orcs are starting to be withered down by archer fire, but it'll take a while because they are so heavily armored that it hurts me. Okay. But if everybody shoots at them at the same time, I suppose they will die eventually. They have to. They have to. They must. They must die. Okay. Move forward a little bit. Woodland Warriors. Mountain Guard. Ah. Okay. Why not shoot them in the back? Okay. Okay, it seems that we have crushed that bit of Snow Orc resistance. It's nice. Okay. What's you guys on the... Oh! You don't want to be charged by spearmen. So, get away and recharge the Mountain Guard if possible. Thank you. Get oh, damn it, you lost a lot to those.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And here they come, and they do almost nothing because, yeah, even a cavalry charge from these guys, even a full charge from them won't do much against the Mountain Guard because they are just so heavily armored. And they're skilled against mounts also. Yeah. On second thought, I should have accounted for somehow.
The enemy general lies dead.
Okay.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Was that Shugrul? That was King Mazok! Yes! Okay.
Archers of Mirkwood, launch the attack.
Folks, champions.
In line, archers.
Okay. Snow Orc Spears, not a favorable matchup for you guys. Get out of there. Allow them to be shot in the back instead. That's much better. Okay. And another enemy general, Morgash. Margog's second in command. Okay. Our army is not in... It's going to be in a poorer state because of this battle, but we will have taken a town, killed their king, and destroyed a large force. I think it's worth it. We'll speed it up a bit as we start rounding up the Snow Orc scouts. They just need one good charge from these horse and archers and they should break. Yes, they do. Wonderful. Okay. You guys are chasing. Who are you chasing? Mountain Guard. Okay. Until you don't need to fire on that Mountain Guard. That's completely silly. We're in the final stages of this battle now. We just need to focus on whatever resistance remains. We have some Snow Orc Spears over there.
Behold how our cowardly
And they're
foe
running.
runs.
Okay, good.
It's time to press the attack.
Take those guys out.
Our men have slain the enemy
Yes.
general.
Without him, his
Shukrul.
troops will lose their will to fight.
Shukrul is dead. Okay, good. 99% kills. I'll take that.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Indeed we shall. And to whom does the top spot go this day? Horse archers. Horse archers. Wonderful, wonderful. But everyone did really well in this battle. I'm very sad. I'm very happy. Of course, we took a bunch of casualties. This entire unit just got decimated. But you know, that's. But actually, we didn't take too many losses on our archer line, except for that Bogard unit there. Yeah, that might. Yeah, that probably could do with a bit of retraining in Thranduil's halls. Just to get it up to full strength again. So, now is the question, do we hold out in Rakiburg or push on to, for instance, Dane's halls? Because they might not be as heavily defended now that we took out the army that had just come down from the mountains. But I'm sure that our spy shall be able to tell us more about this. Okay, ransom? Nope. This settlement is ours.
Guard this area.
How does it feel, you pricks? Losing towns and kings. Huh? And they goad us for a bridge battle. Gundabad, what are you doing? Rakiburg, Bladesmith's Guild. Why not? We got a bit of money. Oh, and we got a unit of Elven King's Guard. That is excellent news.
Elves, like the wind.
Elves, we must give up the road.
Okay.
For the light.
Now I'm thinking that we are essentially assembling
Swiftly.
a
Conceal our
grand elven army with a bunch of elite units at its core. And like the Ardrith and the Elder Council and the Maethidwa, you know, elite javelin throwers and axemen. And here we have some good all-round elven units. We've got some very experienced horse archers and stuff like that. So the plan shall now be.
I'm gonna
Well, we should
stick you.
first of all probably do something about these guys, but they have a balance. Ah.
Elves, have a taste of my blade.
Okay. First of all, we're gonna need some elven culture here. And they're not in particularly building anything we don't need. Hanar
Strength and honor, noble friend.
and Strom.
Glory to both our
They probably want to take that citadel as well as we do.
Approaching quietly. I'm gonna stick you.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations, my friend.
Okay,
Come on!
I'm gonna send
Conceal
these guys
our movements.
up north.
At ease.
Have a taste of my blade.
And we're gonna train a few more troops.
Follow me. My lord.
We're gonna take these.
Elven warriors.
Gonna send them to Thranduil's halls.
Elves. My lord.
We're gonna take these guys with you. We're gonna train some Replacement forces. Aaron Runen. You are going to build. Let's build some roads. Why not? Why not? It can't hurt, can it? Or maybe this one will actually... Oh yeah, that'll benefit my economy much more actually, now that I think of it. So, yeah. You don't get that. But you do get... What do you get? Do you get anything? I don't know. Nah. Gonna wait for the upgrade with that one. Dorling Var. How are you doing for urban culture? Yeah, we'll get the archery range now. Yup. Okay. So, now the time comes.
I'm gonna stick you.
We've got 4 units here at Dane's Halls. We might be able to do a draw out actually, now that I think of it. But we'll need to get rid of Captain Lunaf first. So, I'm gonna take you, merge you with that unit. And take everyone except those 27 guys. And we're gonna attack Captain Lunaf. And
evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
So the goal here will be to inflict maximum casualties upon them, and try to use loose formation to lessen the brunt of their ballister crew. Ooh. That's very, very interesting. That's a pretty significant hill, I would say. Okay. Oh. Met 2. Okay. Yeah, you can reach the entire bridge. You can reach even farther. I think the best vantage point would be for you guys to go this. Like that. You are number 1. Like that, like that. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be it. What are those ballistae going to do? I wonder. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rain arrows down upon... Yes, Orc Avengers. Very fine choice. Very fine choice. We want those guys out of the picture. We want them weakened. Effective immediately. Okay. So, now we're going to send our Elven forces in. They're going to be on guard mode. Like that. Shoot the Orc Avengers, Legolas, please do, and activate your speed, and yeah. Hold them, please, lads, hold them. Okay. Their ballister crew, what are they doing? What are they going to do?
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're going to wiggle about. Okay, you know, I am absolutely A-okay with that. Target the wargs. They're trying to break through. Oh, interesting. Right into the ranks of Elven spearmen. You know. Oh, damn it, we're decimating our own forces.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Jesus. It's a bloodbath, and sadly Elven blood is spilled today as well, but... Come on, elves.
Our
Show.
men have slain the enemy
Okay.
general. Without
Show that
him,
you know
his
how to
troops
aim.
lose their will to fight.
Yes, please. Lose your will to fight, my dear enemy. Oh my god, we've decimated our own units. Yeah. Sacrifices had to be made, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friends. Oh, they have gotten their ballista into gear. So now, let's, yeah. I mean, it's somewhat fortunate that it's Legolas because his numbers will replenish, but yeah. Of course, there is the risk of losing the general, and I don't want to lose a general to a ballista crew. That is such an awful feeling. I wish it not upon anyone. Shoot those orcs. Shoot those orcs. They are not supposed to survive. Shoot those
the enemy army
orcs.
flees the field. Pursue
Nice
and
one.
run them down.
Now we're going to take out all our units, put them off fire at will, and that. Okay. Okay, and we want to chase down the ballista as well. Put it on ×6. Come on, lads. Show what you're made of. This is the time you have to prove your mettle.
This is a clear victory.
99 lost. More than I wanted to. But, yeah. Woodland warriors. Oh, sustaining full casualties. 12 of them at the hands of their own friends and the spearmen. I mean, they must be miffed, the 20 that have healed. I mean, they got shot in the back by their own friends. Fills it with love? Yeah, Legolas is a merciless commander in this. It must be said, apparently. Yeah. There's no way to sugarcoat it. That was a massacre of our own forces. But the spearmen are less important, so hey. This is what class divides are made of, people. Those that get sent off to get shot in the back by the ranged forces behind them that stand in safety and basically just shout at them to make a meat shield. Oh dear, what have I become? Execute those. Okay. Legolas the Mighty. Okay. Now, in order to do a successful draw out and not just besiege this place for 12 turns, I'm going to have to choose which units
Come, my brothers.
do this.
Elves, my lord.
So,
Yes, my lord.
can I have you?
My lord.
Okay, so what have they got? They got,
Have a taste of my blade.
these are really good units. Those are the mainstream units. They have, okay. So I think if I have like maybe 7 units, these count as 1 unit, I suppose. And these,
For the light.
it's 5,
For the light.
7. That should do it.
Warriors.
We send the rest back to defend Rakiberg.
Onward.
If the enemy attacks,
I'm gonna stick
we have an answer. Legolas the Mighty, you will go into the fray and you shall take Dane's Halls this turn. Crossing fingers.
Take it for the elves.
No!
We protect the elven lands.
Ugh.
Follow me.
Okay, not what I planned. But if that be the case,
Sire. My lord.
Elves.
There's the target.
Destroy it.
you besiege it
Its end draws near. Elves.
and
Scout the area.
you wait in Rakiberg, govern it, earn a bit of extra cash. It's good. Okay. And he is indeed a mighty commander. Okay.
Yes, my lord. Without question, tomorrow's journey planned out.
Okay, we have shared military access with Erebor, so they might just walk through our lands and attack Framsburg. And if they do, I won't be too fussed about it. Because putting some pressure on the Snow Orcs will make sure that, you know... Oh, actually, now that I think of it.
Elven warriors, follow me.
Maybe Legolas should just stand on this bridge and block the Snow Orcs from even reinforcing Dane's halls. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be the... That's the ticket. Okay, and these guys... They can wait. They will form up with the army that's assembling near Thranduil's halls. Okay, that's good. Dale and Duin Vale, Vale of Duinion and Erebor, Erebor, and then Khazad-dûm. Let's see. I'm trying to use the arrow keys, see if I can move just a little bit. Get a glimpse of what the dwarves are doing. Okay, they seem to be splitting up their forces, but overall making a move into the Eren Mithrin, the Grey Mountains. Mordor solidifies its hold over Calenhad. That might be an Ardunaic diplomat making his way south. Canned. There's a side of me that feels like at some point I'll probably make a Candish campaign. That would be fun. But for now, the plan is to see what fun we can get out of this, and then maybe
Orders completed.
Elves!
transition into a Breland campaign once I have implemented the hotfix. That's kind of the thing, barring anything else right now. It's the hotfix. Because once I put that in, it's basically wiping my slate clean, because it won't work with saved games. So, yeah. And that hotfix, of course, pertains mostly to Eriador and to the Beacon of Hope system from the Dunedain. And if I play as Breland, I would love to see the Dunedain implement some Breland units into their forces. Okay.
For the light! Come on!
We have some Snow Orcs moving in. Art gallery stables? Might be time for stables. Yeah, let's make stables. Emin Nifuin. Hall of Music, maybe? 2 upkeep slots. Also go for a blacksmith, a town guard. Actually, let's go for a blacksmith. That'll also increase income, if only slightly. But we'll do what? Yeah, okay. 15 extra. Woodland archers, always nice.
Sire.
Have a taste of my
Okay, here we have a bunch of Snow Orcs. Let's have a closer look at them.
I'm gonna stick
Yeah. Okay. That unit I saw there was basically just that was the worst of the bunch, because otherwise they are Pale Uruks, 2 of them, Black Shield Warband, and yeah, okay. So they definitely won't go down without a fight.
Yes, my lord. By the light of Albereth.
But down they must go.
Elves, for the light, swiftly. Ready, elven
Which
warriors.
means
My lord, for the light. Come on,
I'll take
reinforcements.
all that I can get. While still besieging Dane's halls.
Elves,
Hinadour, 6 turns. Ooh, and more than King's Guard. Okay. Oh. Ooh, stables. Yeah, I'm gonna get that next turn. Arthuricon. Ooh. 34 missiles, 150 meter range. That's 10 more than my regular horse archers, I think, and they're more heavily armored. Yeah, and they're 4 more missiles, and what was it? 8 damage? Wow. That's I think tied with Canned for best horse archers in the game. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get myself some of that because it only takes 3 turns to complete, and then we'll push on with the army barracks and get axe guard and gate guard. That sounds like a smashing plan. Okay.
by the light of Albereth.
Captain Radgaz, your time is at an end. King Legolas the Mighty disputes your very existence, and now you shall see why. The world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places, but there is still much that is fair, and this is what we shall fight to protect. I hope Haldir is doing alright down south. Okay. It's not the greatest position in the world because they do have the advantage of a hill, but we can take that from them if we are a bit clever about it. So. Ooh. Okay, actually this slope is the most advantageous to us. So. And I don't believe they had any archers, so I'm going to pepper them with my horse archers. Put them like so, and like so. That does give them a nice place to fire from. And these guys can go over there and just run uphill if the enemy arrives. Okay.
Stay on guard.
Hello, my lovely, lovely elves. Today we're going on a bit of a trek downhill to see the snow orcs and what they might be doing, what they are getting up to, as they say. So what do they get up to? They are sending a lot of spearmen around, and they have some pale orcs running around on the field, as well as Black Shield Warband, strong spearmen. So we don't want to be caught in that ire, but you know. Shooting them from behind, that sounds like a lot more fun. That's 1% of them down. Let's see if we can weaken the Paleorix. That's the general, so let's focus on them. It's gonna be wonderful. Okay, I think we've just about killed enough of them to provoke them, and this we have done. Okay, let's shoot them for as long as we can. come on. These guys. Thank you. Thank you very much, good sirs. You are doing a great service to your nation. Weakening these orcs from behind as they push forward, desperate to get to Legolas himself. In so doing, sacrificing tactical advantage. Good. Let's speed it up just a little bit. It's going to be a little while where we just shoot these playlogs in the back. And now Legolas and his elite elves join in. Let's use them against the paylogs because, yeah. Okay, and let's utilize these guys against the Snowhawk spears. The cavalry have done their deed and weakened their general's unit. Okay. And the warriors, they throw their spears, their javelins into the Black Shield warband. Okay.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Go around there. Shoot the payloads actually. Okay, now now we can just lead them on a bit of a goose chase with our cavalry. That's nice. Stay out of harm's way, whatever you do. Here we have some Black Shield warband struggling to keep it together.
Spears ready. Cast them back into the earth.
So let's judge them with spearmen, right? Seems like the most sensible option. Shoot the...
Archers of Mirkwood.
Yeah.
Launch the attack. Archers of them. Launch the attack.
Okay. And the Pale Orcs are coming after them. Having killed so many of them, they have stoked the ire of the Pale Orcs. But it is an ire that shall go unfulfilled because we won't give in. We won't let them catch us. Okay. So now we're basically at the point where we're going to run them down. Indeed, do cast them back into the earth, please. That is exactly what I want you to do. Sword spears. Okay. Anyone else fighting that I didn't notice? I don't think so.
army flees the field.
and the enemy army is
Pursue and
defeated.
run them down.
4% casualties on our side. That is indeed the bee's knees. Right, I think that's gonna be it.
This is a clear
One
victory.
remains. One singular snow orc remains. Legolas did really well, but so did some woodland scouts, undoubtedly from shooting a lot of spearmen. Overall though, well done to everyone. Well done indeed. That's the last we've seen of the Woodland Warriors though. Their battalion has met its demise this day, but it has fought valiantly since the days of retaking Torfilin. And they shall not be forgotten. Okay. But that seems like the final battle for this episode. Next time we shall see if the orcs or we, the elves, prevail at Dane's halls. And we shall also see what the dwarves will be getting up to. That shall be an interesting one indeed. We're good. Just gonna execute them. They're orcs after all. Okay, that army over there, we're not gonna do anything to that. So let's see
Elves, for the light! Come, my brothers!
how significant a number can make it back to the besieging army here at Dane's halls.
Reinforcement! Elven warriors! Elves! Yes, my lord. Elven warriors! Elves! My lord. Swiftly! Ready, elves! Elven
That
warriors!
should be enough to hold them back. Ah, the Black Shield archers are not at full strength. That would explain why they ran. Ah,
Yes, my lord.
okay.
Elven warriors! My lord.
These horses, they can get up there.
Former elven warriors!
And you go back to Rakiberg.
Taste of my blade.
Should be enough to discourage the enemy. Okay, let's see what they have over here.
Quietly.
At the Old
I shall
Stone,
continue tomorrow.
Kramsberg. And there is their new king, Gazok. Undoubtedly displeased with us taking the life of his father, but
Impossible.
what can you do?
my
What can you
lord.
do?
Tomorrow's journey.
I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste of my
Strength and honor, noble friend.
We can retrain, probably for armor, and I shall take it. I definitely will. Maybe we should move these guys to. Is that a Bolg's Hall? And they probably also have an Avengers Guild up here. So that will see the end of the Orc Avengers, which have pestered us for some time now. But yeah, indeed, this will be the end of this episode, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Next time we shall resume Legolas's journey into the Ered Mithrin, and we shall keep pushing back the Snow Orcs, and perhaps we will see a resurgence of Anduin as well, now that we are taking this front away from them too. But time will tell, and I bid you farewell.